you have no access to that email. So for me to be able to reset that bitch,
you have to reset your email password.
Yeah, and to get that, yeah,
I know.
Yeah, it's like trying to travel to the fucking like the pyramids. Like it's impossible.
Damn you, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it's really hard. So I haven't been in Facebook for a fucking long time, bro.
Like
I'm pretty saying like 6 to 9 months, and I'm pretty sure I'm shorting that shit out. I'm pretty sure it's been like over a year.
Well, if you're on Instagram,
audio should be good now.
So.
I fixed the audio.
All right, fix the audio. Let's see. How about
So you can have somebody check back on that, but it should be good now.
Hey guys, are we live? 1 2 1 2. Are we live? Put it.
We just talked about a lot about nothing and introduced ourselves, and nobody heard it.
All right, do we do it? Should we do it again or no?
Nah, we're good. We'll do a quick one. Brandon, B. Julius, Jesus, Shane. We're the homies, and we hang out, and we do gigs, and we chill.
And we're still missing like another about like what, 4 of us?
Yeah,
more.
It's for sure like four.
We're like the Wu-Tang Clan, where like everybody's in it, but not really.
And if we go somewhere, we go deep.
Everyone claims it, but no one's there.
Everybody's like, there's 555 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. Like, bro, no.
All right, we should be good. Here, let me let everybody know. Audio is good.
Question mark. You should do a double question.
Catalytic. What? Cool.
Catalytic wheel.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, first of all, I like to think of us as like that group that wherever we go, we fill up the spot, whatever that spot may be.
Get it lit.
You know what I mean? And we bring well, obviously we're all from the South LA area. Mm-hmm. So in case people are wondering, we're all from somewhere in the South LA area. Linwood, and where are you from, Jesus?
Compton, west side of Compton.
CPT.
From Downey.
Downey. So yeah,
I'm born and raised in Linwood, Watts area, but not unfortunately, but I moved out to Orange County. So
I mean, that's pretty fortunate if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even about fortunate or unfortunate. It's just I decided to just move out there and just to be.
Y'all don't have to wear masks out there, so.
Hey, but shit out there is different. No lie, it's way different.
I mean, a lot more white people. You know?
It's not even about it's not even true. It's not.
Where's different?
I mean, Orange County. Like I mean, because you have the mix of whites and Asians and Hispanics, but the thing is. It's just people just don't give a fuck out there. It's fucking crazy. But it's crazy that a lot of the fucking people that are dying or have gotten COVID previously or even actually now are from that area. Majority.
OC is like a conservative town, right? So like a lot of people like there's restrictions. They didn't even have restrictions.
They just feel like they're fucking. They just feel like I mean,
they don't care, man.
They just don't care. I can't even say that they feel better than everybody else, but they just have a different mindset of like they just want to be like they're beach bums.
Bro, don't lie. You do think you're better than us because you live in Orange County.
Nah, not at all. If anything, I wouldn't move back to LA, but I have my people out there.
Come rent a 3-bedroom apartment with me in Compton. What's up?
I can't, fool. I can't, bro.
Dude, Compton costs as much as everywhere else, and you're shitty
as shit.
It's on the up and up, bro. There was a news thing 3 years ago that said it's the new Porter Ranch. All right.
Hey, calm down with your Rancho Dominguez.
Oh my god! And they're so afraid of the name Compton that if you drive on Compton Boulevard and you go this way to the South Bay, it turns into Marine. And if you go on Compton Boulevard into Paramount, it turns into Somerset. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you the most craziest name. Let me tell you the craziest thing. So
Compton
used to be a bigger city, and now it's like 6 separate cities within our city. We're our own little county because what happened was to lower the crime rate, they made separate cities to spread the crime rate around. And you know how there's like West Rancho Dominguez and like East blah blah blah. Like it's all still Compton, but it's different cities, so the crime rate.
No, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, I mean, a lot of the cities that have a lot of like high crime rates. Do that.
They want you to think no one's robbing
Willowbrook,
shit.
right? There's a little area called Willowbrook now.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, even South LA has a lot of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like even like next to HP, there's like a weird city in between.
It's called Walnut.
Yeah, Walnut. Yeah,
Walnut's like the nice city of HP, and it's pretty nice, but you still have all the ghetto-ness around that shit. So
yeah. No, HP is just Paisa town.
Yeah, I remember when I learned.
It's Little Mexico.
Hey, it's like Narco Village, bro.
Bro, HP and Linwood, they're straight Paisaville, dog. That's what it is.
Bro, I recently went to HP to get a washer and dryer, and like I knew the price was for a reason that it was so cheap. You know what I mean?
off the back of the truck, bro. Off the back of the truck.
I'm not even. I'm not.
They don't come with insurance, all right?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like that. Like HP, it's a hit or miss because you have those people that because it's in the Pacific Boulevard. They feel like, oh, that's in a Pacific, you know, you're gonna, you have to pay this price, and it's like, bro,
yeah, well, because it was like its own little scene at some point.
No,
bro.
yeah, no, it was hot and popping for a while until people actually realized these people are getting gypped, making like fucking full commission on the.
It's a problem, you know, like the price is going up, you know, like fucking
gentrification, man.
Yeah, Linwood, where we're from, like literally made the news 2 days ago. That it was the highest COVID rate in all of California. It's ridiculous.
Wow. No lie, I posted that shit on Instagram like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. That it was considered the high, like it was like it's the hot spot. So pretty much for every 10 people, there's one COVID case. So every 100, 10% every 100 people has 10 people. Every 100 people, there's one death in pretty much in Linwood. So it's like it's. Pretty fucking bad.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
So 10% of people have it, and then 1% of the people that
dies
do have
from that group of 10.
That's gnarly.
So it's crazy because the reason I found out because my homie just passed away like a week ago from COVID. He's our age. He's 29.
Yeah.
And he's really popular.
Okay.
He lived right
popular.
there. He was in like, I mean, he was really known in the high school years because his house was literally right next to the high school.
Oh, okay.
And rest in peace, Julian. But fucking, that's just crazy. Like,
R.I.P.
It's crazy because if you went to Linwood High, you know who he is because his house literally.
I definitely know who he is, and this is news to me. I didn't know this.
Yeah, hey, like, not to make fun of him as a person because he just died. Respect to him, but remember in Scary Movie, it was like, why is he always so late to school? He lives so close. It's that dude.
No lie. Yeah, he was that guy.
Was never in school, personally.
Yeah, he was at home.
He didn't have. It was stupid.
Call the teacher up, yo. What are my classes for the day?
That reminds me of some person that I went to high school with. That we call this guy Snoop Dogg. This dude
was it a white guy? You guys called him Snoop Dogg?
He was only a black guy in the school.
he took the whole 5 minutes to walk to class, bro. I'm telling you, like he walked at like 0.002 miles an hour.
Did he crip walk his way to class?
He was just reading the whole time, just walking, bro.
Only on the left side. Yeah, that's the pimp side.
Isn't the crip side?
Oh, the crip side. My bad.
Hey, yo.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Customizing his lyrics.
I'm sorry.
He said the radio version, all right?
Yeah.
I can see it now, though. This dude, on his way to class, had a boombox the whole time. All he hears.
I was that guy. I always had speakers at school for no reason.
Hey. So this is how I met Ricardo. It's crazy. So me and Ricardo, we had our math class, which Ricardo's the guy that he did not deserve to be in that class. Ricardo's the guy that was in that class just because he didn't give a fuck about his other classes.
Yeah.
And
he didn't want to kick off the drumline. That's why he was there.
So yeah, pretty much, yeah. So this guy would come up and he started custom making like his backpacks. He started with the backpacks. So if he would come in with his book bag. And next thing you know, he started fucking playing music and all. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'll just trip out because his backpacks will all be custom made with speakers.
And he had a subwoofer in his backpack?
Straight out. Like, no lie. Like, yeah, no lie. Like he had speakers on the side and everything.
Oh, I remember those. Oh.
No, yeah. This is before that shit was created. This fool was the guy that made that shit happen, bro. Like, shit you not. That fool would make it his own. He would break the speakers from the computer speakers. Yeah. He would take them off. And then make a hole and fucking glue them shits and everything. Like
back then, there was no Bluetooth speakers. There wasn't a portable thing you could take with you. Yeah, so I wanted to make one. So
we had
just
like CD players.
Yeah. So then this guy went from that to start making like lowrider bikes with like speakers on that shit, and all that shit.
He was the original Pimp My Ride.
And now
pretty much no lie. Yeah.
I still do the same thing.
Yeah. Like it would be funny.
It would be bike shop. Yeah.
And he did that shit from like middle school through high school. Like it was like Ricardo was known to be that guy. Other than his other side of being known, but like his creativity was at that high level, which it was crazy. And I
feel like I reached a cap though, because like I still do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like I never really graduated beyond like that, except now I just work on big boy toys. But at the end of the day, they're still toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, ask me to create a fucking backpack with speakers. I'd be like, fuck. I mean, I'll have an idea, but but I'm just trying to say, like, not just anyby could make some shit like that. Well, it's crazy.
Who think? I mean,
we're like 12, like 11, 11 to 13-year-old kids, you know, just fucking living day-to-day
And
life.
yeah,
And this was over
exactly.
here like,
Funny, bro.
hey, you know what? I'm gonna fucking sold my fucking speaker, my fucking.
I put him under the seats of the bikes for like you know, the banana seats on the old school Schwinns and stuff. I would put him under there so he can just be cruising
Yeah,
and bumping
no,
music.
definitely.
Wait, so the crackheads will buy their speaker bikes off of you or what?
It was a problem, bro.
He'll
Like,
buy them from the crackheads.
Linwood's not a place where you can ride nice bikes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't really be out with nice. Like it's dangerous.
Let's
you
think
know?
about it. Like, bro, when we're growing up, it's crazy. Like the generation we're from, because we kind of been through it all to a certain extent. You know, like,
That's for a fact, for
yeah,
sure.
that ass, bro. And like we say that, oh, it's not. You can't do that. It doesn't matter anymore, bro. Everything is so different now. Like,
Yeah, and at the same time,
it is.
it isn't. You know what I mean?
But
Like go to Linwood right now. You know, there people are jacking catalytic converters. People are robbing
Oh, yeah.
people. It's
I
gonna-
mean, yeah,
I think
they
the
still
cat-
do
the
it, but I
cat-
mean,
Hey,
cat
but
thieves are
hey,
everywhere.
but shout out to like academic wise, they're fucking killing it. Like that shit.
I don't know anything about that. To be honest, I haven't been down there. To check it out.
I kind of know people that work in the city and shit like that, and I even seen in reports previously that they were actually like up there, like in the top, you know,
really?
top in the top 100,
That's good,
like
though.
top 10s, like for sure. Like
Yeah, they have the
like,
bootleg IB League program.
no, but no, that
and
shit is not
the-
even bootleg at this moment. It's like this just they're killing it. Like their numbers are like stacking. Like yes, there's still you still have the fucking
that's
the craziness around it,
Yeah.
but like the kids that are going to school, they actually are going to school.
The
and
one thing I
trying
know
to-
for sure now is that Compton. I feel like Compton is way safer and
Oh,
way.
100%.
I'd rather be in Compton
even
than
in
be at
Watts,
Linwood.
dude.
Nothing- nothing
I
happens
remember
no
where I
more.
used to live at in Watts, right there off, right there by Santa Ana. That shit is fucking completely different.
Yeah.
Like I drove by there the other day. Just pass by and I tripped out. I was like, "What the fuck? It's all clean."
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
gentrified,
you
bro.
still have bums and fucking crackheads walking around here and there, but it's like from when I left that shit is a trip. Like I trip out. Like
yeah, no, definitely,
yeah.
dude.
even,
Like,
Compton
The
too.
price
for
is gonna
sure.
go up and rent
That's
pretty
like
soon.
where I live specifically. I grew up there my whole life. 20 plus people have died literally in front of my house. Shots, stabbed, you know, whatever it may have been. And like,
And I'm picking you up every time we.
let me finish the story. As the story goes,
Hey,
bro.
hey, come pick me up, bro. No, it's safe, bro. Trust me. No,
It's,
it's not.
it's cool. It's safe now, bro. Nothing happens no more.
I actually asked him like, what color should I wear? Like
Bro, you're white. No one cares about the color you wear.
no, they fucking because I'm white, bro.
Yeah, that's the color you wear. Wear all the colors you want. Come like a rainbow. Nobody cares, nigga.
Come like everything except the rainbow. That might be a problem.
Don't come in white though.
Hey, don't let them tell you that. There's gay gangbangers too. All right, they could.
Yeah, the pink mafia, bro. What do you know about that?
Yo, what the fuck? You wearing pink right now? What's up?
I'm not wearing. Oh,
I don't consider it pink.
this is salmon, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's not even a salmon.
Nah, salmon's more pastel, bro.
It's more
Know
like
your color.
it's like
this-
it's like
That
an
was art
off red.
major.
Come on,
bro,
I
bro,
consider
fit,
it-
bro, fit. Factory to you, $2 a shirt, bro. Come on.
It's an
This
off red. It's an off red for sure.
That's the only shopping I do for my clothes, by the way. Fallas Paredes, factory to you.
That's like
Really?
a
$1, $2 shirts.
Have you gone to Diddy's?
What?
Diddy's
Diddy's
discounts?
discounts, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, that
Diddy's
should be
fire.
killing it though. They be having some dope shit. I haven't made it in a minute.
So
but-
like the way those stores work is like, so it goes from Nordstrom's to Nordstrom's Rack, then to like Marshalls and Ross, and then after it leaves there, if it doesn't sell, it goes to Diddy's for like extra discount.
Yeah, and
Hey,
Adidas, they just have triple XLs. All everything there is enormous.
And they sell academics and Coogee.
We're like, I'll grow into it.
I was gonna tell you guys, if you guys ever want like some dope shit and spend a lot of money, no lie, just drive towards Orange County, like Laguna Niguel, Lisa
Oh, yeah.
Viejo area,
Yeah.
and go to the Goodwills there. Go to the.
I do that all the time.
Yeah,
I
because
do
Bro.
the rich people leave shit there. That's
Bro,
what's
Bro,
up.
that's just
Yeah.
crazy. Well,
Weird.
the reason my sister-in-law, she's a manager at the Goodwill over there in like South OC, and she be coming up with some dope shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Where you get all this shit? And she's like, oh, they dropped it off at my fucking store, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like good shit. Like,
Yeah,
and it's all you need to do.
dude,
All you need
yeah.
to do is just rinse it, clean it, or if it's closed, just wash it. But like, I mean,
Yeah, it all depends on the stores you go to. Like, remember that one thrift store we went to, Savers? Like, that shit's
yeah,
fire,
no,
bro.
dude, that Savior spot, dude. That we came. I want to actually.
Wait, let's
I was
go
just-
back.
I was
They
just-
sent me-
yeah,
they sent me the
yeah,
emails. Let's go
yeah,
back.
let's go. No, like reason why I was saying that because I was thinking about you 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Because I bought some shit online on Cotton On, and I actually went to the fucking store. And I was like, fuck, instead of spending like fucking $20 on these shirts, I could just go with fucking
And
Jesus
those-
juice and
yeah.
buy some, some
Yeah, some dope shit.
some dope shit. And I went, and honestly, I'm looking just for daily shirts. Like instead of wearing just plain black shirts, which I tend to do, I just love wearing black.
If you're gonna wear a
But-
black shirt, wear a Pro 5, dog.
See, if anything,
Hey.
Brandon has always been the guy for the fits. You know what I mean? In high school, I'd be like, hey, Brennan, hey, let me get that LRG. You know, he had the LRG plug. Yeah. He had all these other plugs.
I had the LRG plug in high school
LRG
too.
used to be cool.
It was popping back then. Yeah, that shit was
I'm like fortunate. I was very fortunate that I had like family that were well connected or like in the industry that. Like for sure, I was always got shit.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, even to this day, like I get a lot of stuff. I mean, shout out to all my family members for that shit.
Jacket though, that jacket's
like check out his fit. Check out his fit. Come on.
Hey, show him the fit.
This is like I'm 30 years old and I'm responsible. Look at him.
He's like, I have a good job. I'm on payroll and I get in. What is it?
I have insurance.
Yeah, I have insurance. I got dental coverage and ocular coverage.
Oh man, it's true, bro. Like honestly, like I didn't pay much attention to it, and I'm not one that cares too much about like aesthetic, but it's important to a certain extent. You know what I mean? The way you present yourself.
At the end of the day, even if someone says they don't care about fashion or style, they do care about what they put on, regardless.
You have to care at least 1% of how you look.
Because no matter what, if you're putting it on you, it means you wanted to put it on you, right? You have to like it.
Absolutely.
So even if you don't care about fashion,
I mean,
or
fashion.
whatever,
There's no rules in fashion, but there is an idea of what you're trying to go for. Like, like Ricardo, like he's not the most fashionable person. Like he doesn't give a fuck about the style, but he knows how to make him shit look good.
Yeah,
because.
For $2, I'll make it work.
He's a nigga that knows. I mean, it's all about blending colors, and this nigga know how to blend colors. Like
I got this. From
you got the brown, you got the soft red, and you got the
olive pants, olive boy,
with the black socks, like like
with the Gucci slides, bro,
with the Yeezy slides.
I'm gonna bring him up to the camera the whole time. I'm just playing.
Like it's such a simple idea for the shirt, and it's dope. It's
bro,
amazing.
The $2 rack. I'm swear to God, I'm not lying.
Hey, you know the funny part about it is though, is like, so those stores are like basically located only in the hood, and that's a hood ass fucking shirt.
That's absolutely true. They're only located in the hood. You got to go.
Be in the hood.
But that's a hood shirt. It says hustle on it.
You know they have in San Francisco. They have Fallas Paredes, and they have Factory to You out there. So it's not just here. It's up there as well. It's kind of funny.
I think it's like a California thing.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I mean,
because I haven't seen it anywhere outside of California. I haven't seen it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure every state or every area has its own Fallas Paredes, or like
they just call it something else.
They just call it different.
Bro, I go to all of them. I go to the HP one. I go to the Southgate one. I go to all of them. You know what I mean?
Dude, you should just come. You should join us when Jesus and Jews go to thrift stores.
No, you guys gotta come with me. When I go to Santa Ana, bro. No, I go to Santa Ana, and like you were saying, the Goodwills. There's a particular one in Santa Ana that does auctions.
Which one?
So we go to the back, and you just like bring a little bit of cash with you and just bid on
stuff.
Just
chill. I'm not trying to just chill. I'll tell my sister-in-law. She fucking.
I'm not trying to do an auction on used
My
gear,
family goes there all the time, and they buy all kinds of stuff there. Come ups, bro. Come ups all day long.
Hey, Ricardo, we'll talk about it after. But fucking,
we're giving away too many secrets, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it after. Don't trip.
We're gonna keep talking. All the time, I'm gonna give out my spot where I get my Pro 5s for $3. I can't do it, bro. No.
Hey, no lie, I have not wore fucking
a Pro 5.
Pro 5.
Or a Pro Club.
If you're from the hood, you're from the hood, you know this. There's AAA if you're poor.
Yeah.
There's Pro Club.
If you're up class. If you're a side hustle, you got a side hustle.
And if you want to feel really baller, you buy a Shaka wear. Those things were thick. Ooh boy, Shaka wear.
And then from there, you go to Marshalls and you get a fucking
a Sean John
polo.
Gotta get a polo. Players only live once. Polo.
Bro, I don't think we're gonna see those spots anymore. TBH, like. The Compton Fashion Center got knocked down.
Yeah, it's Walmart now.
Walmart. Oh yeah. But what about fucking Plaza Mexico? That's just gonna be
Plaza Mexico's still there, but it's probably the inside shops.
I'm pretty sure it's dying, bro.
It's like this, bro. Especially because of COVID. All those little places, like, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. Like the Del Amo Fashion Center, also the Del Amo Swap Meet, like, I don't know how
getting outbid. Yeah,
how's that gonna last if
there's a protest going on there right now because it got already bought out the property. They're gonna do some like skyscraper development shit.
I got my first tattoo there.
There's already like anti groups.
No, the Del Amo Swap Meet.
I've never been there.
You never been there?
What?
Yeah, it's like
right off
the hood Swap Meet, but up there for like people that live in South Central.
It's on Del Amo and like Santa Fe, right after the Metro.
I've only been to Del Amo Mall, which before I think
that's a mall.
No, that's down here. That's where we're at.
That's
in
Torrance. Yeah.
No,
that place is bougie and whack.
Because the only thing I've ever been to that's down south, like
down south,
not down south, but going down that way would be Fox Hills Mall.
But that's north.
But I mean, yeah, I've never been to like not to be douchey, but I never went to Swami's. The only Swami I ever went to was Paramount Swami.
Hey, but
all I ever go to is Swami.
And the one in Pico Rivera, and the one that's right next to right there, the 5 freeway. There's another one.
Cypress Swap Meet. Rhodium Swap Meet.
The Rhodium's right here.
Rhodium's right here down the street. Cypress Swap Meet.
Hey,
Paramount Swap Meet.
It's crazy because like over
you
here,
know what I heard is a good. Sorry, cutting off.
Yeah.
So you know what I heard is a good Swami. It's called it's in Orange County. Fucking
Whack.
in Bolsa Chica. It's in Bolsa Chica.
It's in Bolsa Chica. They have a Swami over there.
Yeah, it's
Bolsa Chica. I already don't want to go.
Get on Bolsa Grande, homie.
Clowny. No, I'm just messing around.
I can't lie. I fucking hate that beach. It's so windy over there. That shit fucking sucks.
Yo, I had a homie that went from. Recently, he came on the podcast. Taylor, maybe you guys met him. He's from San Francisco. This fool rode his bike all the way from SF to here, to the studio, and then we did a podcast, and then he rode his bike all the way down there to Bolsa Chica, and then he passed it, and he went to that, like, interstate park that is, like, right there off the Highway 1.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a big, like,
state park
national park thing, yeah, and he camped out in there, and then he kept going all the way to San Diego.
On his bike?
It was crazy, yeah. Shout out to Taylor if he's checking us out.
Yo, Taylor right on the bike.
Hey, that's insane.
Oscar,
it is insane.
Oscar Panan says still pink.
Oh, no. He's talking about my shirt.
Yeah, boy. Ooh, it's pink. Oh, it's pink. Told you.
Oh, we got an escapee. Where'd he go?
I think he went to the bathroom probably.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Hey.
Yeah, man. All of this hoodwear. That's what I call it, hoodwear.
See,
You know?
I never wore
Ghetto
any,
chic.
any type of like
Where'd you grow up, Shane?
Downey.
So, where did you shop around there? I went to the Imperial.
No, I didn't get a shop. I had hand-me-downs.
Oh, damn.
I had 2 older brothers, and my parents were just like, all right, you're just going to get a lot of hand-me-downs. And I was like, all right, whatever. You know?
Hey, it works. Whatever works, you know?
You know?
But, you never been to the indoor swap meet right there off of
I've been
Imperial
to
Garfield?
indoor swap meet.
Southgate. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah. I used to work there.
They shut it down.
They shut it down. Yeah, they shut that one down, too.
I love that place.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the
I
crazy.
used to work there in a pet shop. I used to take care of lizards there and feed them and stuff.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's
weekends.
crazy. Like, so the Compton swap meet went down because money talks at the end of the day, and people bought it and made a Walmart, right?
I know, like, Compton makes a lot more sense because that area was fucking infested. No lie. Not even about infested, but it was fucking bad, bro.
Yeah, it's filthy, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was, like, walking there, it was just like...
Bro, if anything, that Walmart just made it worse, bro. Have you been down there?
Nah,
That
not.
Walmart is worse, bro. At least in the Compton Fashion Center, you had all these little shops. There was, like, the Sound Shop, the Pro Club Shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
music shop.
so places like that facilitate our economy for the small man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, so they got bought out. At the end of the day, money talks, like I said. But what's crazy, so because of COVID, all the other indoor swap meets, they're fucking dying out because
they have to be closed.
Yeah, because no one can come.
But Walmart's open.
Walmart's open.
Walmart's open.
Yeah, like, hey, that's why the Rhodium thriving though. The Rhodium on point.
They've been closed for the longest, but they opened up something like 2 months ago.
I heard Paramount
there's a
Swami
need.
still up and popping though.
Yeah, that is.
That should never stop.
Yeah, I never been to the Paramount Swami.
Paramount Swami it's pretty legit. You have a lot of raza.
Yeah.
And you have a lot. Like, cool thing is that they actually let you even drink there. You know,
Oh, word?
you
That's
get your
especially why I don't
micheladas
go.
and all that shit.
That's especially why I don't go.
Someone's asking on the chat, what was it like to work on the pet store? Man, that little gig was kind of interesting. That's kind of where I get my interest in keeping lizards now. I still keep lizards
that's why I walked
today.
in the house and the first time walking in here, I was like, yo.
Yeah, I still have lizards. But at this pet shop I worked at, like, it was on the weekends. I would get out of school, ride my bike over there, and then make like $100 a weekend. You know, just feeding fish.
That's still good.
Every time you go to a pet store, you get there and everything's perfect, right? Oh, but before the shop opens, you gotta pull out all the dead fish that died overnight. You know, you gotta put it. Yeah, that happens every day, bro.
True.
Like, these people buy a lot of fish, and then most of them die out. Like, if they don't sell within a certain time, they lose money. You know, 'cause they start dying out.
So I have a question
Y'all
about
goldfishes are bred to die, bro. Like, goldfish is dead in 2 weeks. Like,
So I have a question about that. Why is it what is it that makes them die, or why do they die so fast?
it's the water, no?
It's because the pet shops.
No.
The pet shops are cutting corners in order to make more money, you know? So, like, the animals should be kept a certain way. They should have certain lighting, certain water temperature, and things like this. But there's so many in every little box, like, they don't have enough space for each animal. So if you leave them in there for too long, they just either breathe up all the air in the box or, you know.
Oh, so they actually suffocate?
It could be a variety of, like, fish. When I was working there, my dad was really interested in fish. So I hooked him up with like piranhas and pacu fish and like all these
Piranhas?
Piranhas.
Yeah. Like,
Piranhas, bro.
Those are illegal, homie.
Yeah, I need some
Bro,
piranhas.
bro.
Somebody, like, you know,
Yo,
swoop me over.
I just killed 3 people. I need about 30 piranhas.
Hey, who's down for a piranha? Like, bro, like, hey,
hey,
no.
we're talking about a hood pet
store.
shop, you know?
Bro.
They have everything there, you know what I mean?
My boy, the piranha
Blow up
plug.
fishes and everything and shit.
Hey, that's a new nickname, piranha plug. You know?
bro. That's
crazy,
Hey,
bro.
that shit is insane. Hey, I'll be back.
Oh, Brandon's out. Oh,
I need to take a piss.
one down. That's 2. We're winning, Jesus. We're
Hey,
winning.
We're on top of the world. And I drank more than anybody.
small
bladder,
Hey, he got a
Yeah,
new baby
dude.
bladder. New baby bladder.
But
I mean,
that-
I just went to the bathroom, so.
Yeah, but
By
that.
the way, their bathroom smells fantastic, by the way. I don't know what.
That's
you
not
or
me. That's my
she
girlfriend.
did.
She cleans it.
It
She's-
smells amazing.
yeah.
Hey, your girlfriend is amazing.
I have a really, like, I have a deviated septum. I found out, like, a few years ago. So I can't really smell. I've never been able to smell right, regardless.
Hey, talk about smell. Go with your story. I'll tell my story. But
Okay.
No. Go ahead. Finish.
Like,
Go
I
ahead.
never had, like, decent smell at all. Like, I always wake up like this, like, stuck. At least one nostril. And
Yeah,
so I went
that's
in your room and I
interesting.
actually smelled it. And I was
Oh
like,
wow, that's crazy.
It was
Yeah,
good. It was awesome.
I'm glad that I have like all my senses work. You know what I mean?
yeah, you don't do much
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah.
That's why.
Okay, that doesn't. Okay, I'm not saying I do drugs.
Hey.
Hey, I didn't. Hey, you can have a deviated septum for other reasons. It's okay. But
It's genetic in my family, actually.
it's because you're white.
See, here we go with the because you're white.
All right.
But yeah, no, talk about like having bad sense of smell. So I've had a sinus infection for the past 2 years, and I never knew until like last year. Yeah, bro, a sinus infection.
This fool's nose was rotting from the
you don't
inside out. He didn't know.
I didn't know.
I heard about shit like that.
Yeah, it's like because I never had like any like crazy symptoms besides like some
You
weird
can't
smell. And
breathe?
sometimes when I sneeze, it smells nasty, and so
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense. That
yeah,
makes
and
sense,
so earlier in the pandemic,
Never
I
had
thought I caught COVID. And I went to urgent care. And
Wait. This fool thought he caught COVID.
That was
Turns
like
out he had a
dying.
dirty nose.
Nigga sneeze,
Exactly.
nigga sneeze.
exactly.
Blow your nose,
Bro, he's been sneezing and holding in the sneeze. Don't let it come out.
Bro, let the mocos out, bro. Fucking mocosas,
That's not how it works scientifically and medically speaking.
Shut your ass up,
But
Here,
mocos are
here-
supposed to come
here
out,
comes
so-
Jesus.
No, but no. So
He's gonna make up
Nigga,
some excuse.
why don't you bless it out?
You're gonna make up some excuse. He's gonna
That's
clown
why-
on his
I
deviated
can't smell.
septum.
Pray harder.
But then it turns out he has a rotten nose. Come on, bro. Hey, Michael Jackson's gonna happen over here pretty soon.
hey, at least it'll look pretty. All right, it'll look pretty.
Oh, he's saying I'm
Okay,
ugly.
okay.
He's saying
Ba,
I'm
ba, ba,
ugly.
ba.
Hey, that's what we need. We need a sound box now. We need
I
a-
have one,
I have
No,
it.
that wasn't that was not an invitation to bring out your sound box. That was not. That was not.
I got it right here, boy. You're not ready.
Oh, you need cheers?
Oh.
No, I know.
Oh, there we go. Yo, he be using that same app while DJing.
Yeah, all day. But yeah.
Oh, cheers, brothers.
Fuck my story.
Cheers,
You guys-
brothers.
You guys are
One more cheers.
You know.
It's good.
Yeah,
Up from the bottle. From the
You know,
bottle.
this-
Hey, chill. I trust the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I gotta make him a drink first.
Oh, yeah.
make Brandon a drink. Make the boy a drink. Look at him. He's
I'm doing
He's
it.
thirsty.
thirsty.
I'll check
He's
the rest of
thirsty.
that.
He's on Instagram right now. He's thirsty.
Nah.
He's like, I'm a married man. That's okay.
I think y'all forget how
We
many
have trust in
bottles
our
I've taken to the head
I don't know.
from being in the military. I've taken a lot of bottles to the head. Like not
Pause.
Like you,
Pause.
so wait, you taking bottles to the head?
Pause.
to the
Pause.
Damn.
bottles to the head. Bottles.
Pause.
How many bar fights have you been in? Jesus.
Hey, that's my name.
0.
0?
0.
Bottles to the head.
Oh,
That's
like
it.
you
It's
mean
drinking?
Oh, you
that's
drink?
That's
terrible.
all it is.
Oh.
Not bottles to the head. Like no.
Not-
Like,
No,
nah.
Brandon knows I'm a
Also,
lightweight,
what?
bro. I
Hey,
can't even drink that much.
you
I'll
sparked
go
the
to
story.
sleep.
Okay, my
story.
21st birthday,
Oh, damn. What, 10 years ago?
Wait, story time. Story time, everybody. Hold up.
9 years ago.
Ah, all right.
All right, 9 years ago. My first contract in the army, and then like I was at this house.
Wait.
wait.
Explain that. You're contracted to the army. What does that mean?
Contract in the army because you sign a contract before you join, so it's it's an agreement, right?
Okay, what kind? Like the army reserve or like
No, active.
active? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
good.
Oh, do you want some more?
No, I'm putting it away so we don't advertise. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was just gonna.
We're not getting paid.
Well,
for that.
we're not sponsored by any of this, by the way.
We're not getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're just drinking because we like have fun.
But hey,
Don't worry, we're not monetized to the point where.
Hennessy, if you want to
alcoholic.
sponsor me, let me know, cause your boy drinks.
Yeah, he's got the Reese's peanut butter cup hat over here.
Fucking
Supreme, get at him.
Supreme ass nigga.
Supreme, get at him. Look at him.
Hey, just cause Mike Carroll gives me this shit for free, I need to stop hating.
But
all right.
on my 21st birthday,
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, story time,
Bruh.
story time.
we're all partying at somebody's house. Right? This is me and a bunch of my fellow comrades, I guess you call them. Right?
So y'all are communists?
Comrade. No, we're just comrades. That's it. I don't hang out with like fucking Russian people or something
I'm
like that.
just
you know,
fucking
like,
around.
But aren't you Russian?
Hello, nice to meet you. Yes, you know. How have you been? You know.
No, but yeah, I feel it.
I am
You're
Russian,
homies.
though,
You're homies.
but
Yeah.
Let me take my shirt off actually.
Oh, you take a shirt
Oh,
off.
damn.
Hey, put it on the camera. Put it on the camera. There you go, boy.
Army. Ooh. Puro pinche army head ass down.
That's it.
No,
That's
hey,
it.
support our troops, bros.
When you
Come
say the
on.
bottle on the head,
Hey,
right?
look, I support the people who are in the military, but I don't support the military, if that makes sense.
Okay, you know
That
what makes the
makes sense,
best?
yeah,
you know
you
what
get it.
makes the best sense about the military is that I think Black Eyed Peas said it perfectly when they said we're fighting for a war that the reason swept undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I respect the hustle of like trying to defend our country.
Like I joined because I didn't have a job. I couldn't get a job. Like in 2008, I couldn't get a job. The recession was shit.
That shit was hard.
So do you think joining the army is like
To get
kind of like all right? You know how like girls today. When they have nothing else to do, they
You go
resort
strip
to
clubs.
OnlyFans and things like this.
Hey,
Like,
that's a hustle.
Yeah.
is the army kind of like that for like men, like
Yeah.
in a way?
I don't-
They're not posting lewd photos of themselves. Yes, but they just
what
do
I mean,
what they-
I mean, I was told. So I have a story about that. Like, because I had.
Wait, no.
I never finished my actual story.
He's like on three different stories.
He's on story time. He's on story time.
He has like 4 stories to finish.
Alright,
you know?
Real
My bad,
quick.
my
All
bad,
right,
my
So
bad,
we
my
keep
bad.
hopping around, but
This was sponsored by the army.
yeah.
Be all you can be.
Even if I was sponsored, I would not
Hoorah.
wear it, bro. Like, I just was out of laundry, bro. Honestly.
You got a Goodwill.
But so I was at 21st birthday, and I got drunk the night before, and I woke up to shots, and it was terrible. We did shots, and I don't think I ended up puking, but I wanted to. And then like some females that were there just started arguing randomly. And what happened? One of my other army buddies, he was outside and he wanted the arguing to stop. So he got a bottle, just a beer bottle, and this guy was a drunk. This guy killed 30-pack to himself.
Damn,
He just
what the hell?
had a bottle, just
Sounds like Shane.
cracked it over his head. That's all he did. He cracked it over his head,
That's where he learned it from, though.
cracked it over his head. Everybody stopped fighting, and it was cool.
Wait, so
that was it.
he had the bottle and went, Hekaka!
He did it to himself.
He's
yeah.
like, yo, nigga, shut up.
he was
Ugh.
drunk and he's just like, kush, and that was it.
And you did that to yourself too.
And no, he did it. I didn't do it, but it stopped the fighting from.
So
the
what was the point of the
females.
story again?
So there was
The
2
beer
bitches fighting,
cracking?
and this dude who
Cracking bottles. He said cracking bottles,
yeah,
right?
so he
Well,
said
you stopped listening for a little bit.
I know. Yeah, so, look, this is what happened. There was 2 bitches
Brandon's
fighting.
being a hater, but it's all right. It's all right.
There was 2 bitches fighting, and then his homie was like, "These bitches need to stop fighting." So he was like, "I'm drunk. The only thing
He
I can
harmed
do,
himself.
the only thing I can do is cause
we
a
were
ruckus."
talking about bottles.
And he went, "Yeah, kaka, y'all bitches need to stop
No,
fighting."
'cause I remember he said that he has
kinda
bottles
ridiculous.
on his head.
No, bottles to
Bitches
the
always-
head.
He
Bitches
has
always
bottles
be
to his
fighting.
head.
Like taking a bottle to the head is a swigging. That's what it means.
See, this is where we were confused because earlier you said I take bottles to the head.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that's what
think
I mean.
Brandon's thinking.
That's
Brandon's
what I'm
thinking.
saying, right?
I know. Yes.
Yeah, I was
get,
confused also.
I get what
sorry.
you're
Really?
saying, but now
You-
you're
you're
talking
just a
about a
boomer?
dude.
Am I a boomer?
No. But
Am I
now,
a boomer? Wait.
listen. Now you're talking about a dude who's actually
Yes,
taking
actually
physical
taking a bottle
bottles
to the head.
to the head.
But taking a bottle to the head is just swigging as much as you can.
Let's just change the wording. Let you take head. You
I saw you were going with that.
Pause.
No.
no like
Hey,
No,
no lie,
I'm
no
not
lie,
listening
no
to
lie.
that one, though.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Your
lie.
head, yeah.
Hey, that storytelling was fucking horrible.
oh,
Like, nigga, like, bro, like, what
Alright.
the fuck?
All right,
Hey,
no. You know
you-
what?
you
You know what
got
this
me-
calls
you-
for? You know what this calls for? Because Brandon's talking mad shit. We need to hear a better story from Brandon.
Alright,
How's
let's do
this?
it.
Yeah,
We need
tell
to
your
hear a
story.
better story from
Yeah.
Tell your
Brandon.
story, Brandon. Put the
See,
camera
Brandon
on.
needs.
Always
Hey,
hate, always
Brandon,
hate.
what's the craziest thing that you saw while out on a gig at a party that
Oh, that's a good story.
you know, you're like, damn, I almost died. Tell us.
That's a
Tell
good
us,
story.
bro.
Dude, I have self-experience in that shit. Dude.
Yeah, no, but
so what's the story?
What's the story?
Unless it's too hardcore.
Bottles to the head. We got bottles to the head right here. So now we need
Actual bottles to the head.
That shit
and then
was no
bottles to
bottles to the head. I thought
metaphorically and physically, bottles to the head.
Yo, I got a story about the paisa putting a gun at me because I wouldn't play the ranchera.
Okay,
I
tell
gotta
it, tell
go
it,
for it,
tell
go for
it.
it.
No, I want Brandon's story.
the head. He's like, go.
I mean, I have a small story. It's not even that crazy, but it's just one of the stories that just popped in my head right now.
All right. Is it give it like a 5 minute? Because I'm gonna go use the restroom. So your story better last 5 minutes.
Oh, that's just not gonna last 5
The
minutes.
same story he's about to tell. So
Damn, homie's about to poop.
I'll be right back, I'll be right back.
Same
That's just
relevance.
not gonna last 5 minutes.
Hey, he's about to poop,
Listen,
dog.
listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just talk to talk.
All right, I'm sorry.
Like, sometimes,
Hey, you know
like,
what? You
I
know
do
what?
that.
I'm the new captain of the fucking ship, so
Hey,
it's
say,
my
look,
fucking
look at
podcast
me.
now.
I'm the captain.
It's my podcast now.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's the B. Julius podcast.
Hey guys, this is a takeover.
'Cause
We
I-
tricked that nigga. We gave him
I'm just
laxative. Run, bitch.
Whoa,
I'll just say whatever's on
whoa.
my mind, honestly, because I had like.
No,
some-
no, like, no.
You
I'm not.
sparked like stories that I forgot.
It's okay.
That's why.
Hey, bro.
I don't need this. I don't need.
The world just heard your horrible story. No.
I all have horrible stories. Period.
Hey,
That's all I
look,
have.
just because he's not a good
I'm not a good
storyteller doesn't
storyteller.
mean his stories are not good. Okay.
Maybe if it was a movie, right?
If
Yeah.
I was a good storyteller, you would think I'm a Medal of Honor recipient
Look,
in the military.
Look, let me tell you how it is. Look, if Tom Hanks
But I'm
was in
not.
his story, it'd be way better.
Every killing, huh?
Saving Private Shane.
From a horrible
I
story.
mean, I do need to say.
Saving Private Shane from the strip club.
I don't know. I don't even go to strip clubs.
You didn't go to the strip club?
I don't either. I've
Why
only
would
been
I
to a
waste
strip
my
club
money?
twice.
Because
Oh, actually,
they
four
had
times.
penny
On a
lap
girl
dan-
that probably has a kid and has OnlyFans is selling that shit too.
Because they had
Like,
nickel lap dances.
Why are you gonna
what?
cry though? Don't cry.
So what?
It's okay, bro.
Nickel lap dances, bro?
What?
It's okay.
Don't cry for.
I heard in
Why would I
Texas.
cry for?
I heard
what?
in Texas they have lap dances for 5 cents.
Okay, you know, first time I was in Texas, they had a strip club and girls were pregnant stripping.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Dead ass.
That
They don't
is-
have that strip club open anymore. That was the first time.
They
I was
better
in
be
it.
closed.
I remember what it was called. It was called Stars. If you guys want to look it up, it was called Stars. And like they
Such
literally
security
had
came
pregnant
through and shut
people.
that shit down.
No, they were like, "Yo, it's a military town. We need money, bro."
No,
Like,
they're
that's
like,
it.
hey, have you seen Knocked Up? Where he's like, we can't have pregnant bitches running around.
That place was that. We got bitches running around.
All right, so Ricardo's back, so we're gonna go ahead and tell Brandon's story now.
I'm back. Pew, 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 pew.
I actually don't have a really good story, but I have stories. I just can't think of one right now.
Well, stop hating in it.
Nah, your story was fucking horrible, but
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I
I have stories with Ricardo.
When you have heard a story from me that was great to the point where you want to
I actually never even heard of a story from you, to be honest. And I've been knowing you for about like what 4 or 5 years.
I guess this guy never listens then.
Hey, to be honest,
Okay.
I don't.
You
I'm always in my own fucking world, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm just there to shuffle
Yeah.
and like make the crowd pop.
Brandon's like, I'm
Honestly,
very
that's all I do.
egocentrical and narcissistic, so if it's not about
But
me, I'm not gonna listen.
the point
I'll be
of the-
honest, like
the point of
the
whole-
stories that we tell that Brandon, I'm sure there's been like 10 stories that popped up in his head already. He just can't tell them.
Some Dave Chappelle shit.
Brandon
Nigga just can't talk about it online. Like-
I'm a terrible storyteller. Period.
Yes,
But-
we know.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you. Thank you. I'm terrible.
hey Shane, it's
But-
been fucking proven, bro. Like,
But I'm an open book. You can ask me whatever you want, and I give you a totally
that book
honest
is gonna die, bro. It's gonna burn. No, just kidding. No, just fucking.
I was like, that was kind of like a.
No one's ever gonna read
I
that
was like,
story.
That was kind of like, damn, bro. Like, but you can ask me anything, and I'll say whatever. I don't care.
Nah. But for us, like, I mean, we all have our stories, and it's crazy. And we have our adventure, like all our adventures.
Justin. That's
Fucking.
Who's that?
I think that's Justin,
Who
right?
is Joe_Austin?
I don't know. It looks like
Isn't it J underscore Justin?
Yeah, that's very true. Very J
Yeah.
underscore Austin. Austin.
Osteen.
Austin.
Osteen.
Who are you?
I'm
just a random-
Oh, you just, oh, my
Hey,
bad.
hey, random. Tell us a
Oh,
story.
you're good.
Tell us a story, random. We want to hear your story.
Wait, no, don't.
Not your whole
Okay,
story,
but now
but I want to hear a good story.
No. Brandon, he's still in debt right now.
Yeah.
Like, he
so-
was
so-
cool, said he was gonna tell a story.
Let me think of a really good story that.
No, Brandon, fuck
Okay.
thinking. You're gonna tell your story, and while you're telling your
What
story,
story
Jay.
am
I have
I
I have a story about Brandon. How's this?
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what? He
He
might
probably-
have.
he got a bunch of them.
Hey.
Okay.
I got stories on all of y'all.
Not me.
Hey,
Not me.
hey,
Not
no,
me.
but
Not
no.
me.
I think
Not me. I tell my own bad stories, right?
I think Ricardo is part of Ricardo, and I could say Lovesick, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And I have one of my
Lovesick,
friends,
R.I.P.
Yeah, RIP to Lovesick, bro.
and have one of the homies in that probably have stories to talk about me for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, bro. I mean, we played so many illegal gigs that we should have never
It's
done.
not even about illegal. It's just that we done so many fucking crazy shit.
We done so much illegal
Together.
shit together, you know what I'm saying?
And
It's like we were at a time. I'm sorry for cutting you up. At a time, we were just a group of like 4 guys that would always hang out, and we would do random shit. And if it wasn't all 4 of us at once, it would be like in pairs. Like we'll be individually. Like me and Ricardo will be together, and then Ends will be by himself, and then Lovesick will be by himself, or I'll be with Lovesick, and Ricardo will be with Ends, and we just like magically like all hang out, and then like get fucking crazy stories.
And
like,
to be honest, a lot of the times, one of the interesting things about our gigs is that we could be, let's say I was DJing at some place, right? And then it got raided because the cops were always raiding everything.
Always, bro.
And then next thing you know, Brandon is at another gig.
homie with you. Like
No.
me?
No. Once you go to the hood, you
Look.
lose your white privilege.
As soon as
You're just a white guy in the party.
It's how it works out. If you're at the hood party, if the police roll up, if you don't give them the money that they want, they're gonna raid your shit.
What money? What the fuck?
And
It's true though. Like,
let's talk about like what constitutes a Linwood party. Let's talk about that because look, from what I know, like so for the people that don't know what it's like to party in the South LA area, like let's give them like a brief description of what a party looks like and from our time.
Nos Tank.
Yes, so
Nos Tank.
there were people like me and Brandon that were the DJs at these parties,
And
right?
host.
And hosts, and a lot of the times we were either hosting the party
And DJing and their own host.
Exactly,
We're doing both.
And a lot of times we were DJing for other people that couldn't afford the equipment, the DJ equipment, so we would take our
What does that mean?
equipment.
Yes, Linwood PD, this podcast.
Oh, he's snitching. Oh, he's saying Linwood PD is about to tune in and
Fuck those niggas.
That's cool. We not there.
Niggas owe me money. Those niggas owe me money.
Hey, there is no Linwood PD. First of all, they
know
can't
that
even
shit.
afford
Yeah,
it.
no.
Yeah, they're deputy sheriffs over there, bro.
But even in Compton, like the
Yeah,
El
we don't-
Segundo lot, the El
No,
Segundo
so
lot
what
in Compton.
happened? That happened with the Compton PD, who we had our own police department at one point in time. The city sold the police department to the county to become deputy sheriffs.
You know why, right?
Money, bro.
No, it's because they have no control of the violence a lot of times.
Yeah.
So the best thing out of it is that the county would tell them either
So you want
you hire more
So you
or we get the sheriffs to take over.
So you want to know really why? Again, they sold the police department to the sheriffs because everybody who's a city official in Compton embezzles money.
Oh yeah.
Well, and it's
all
not
those
just
little
Compton,
cities
but,
right there.
but
Linwood, Southgate,
yeah,
Bell
yeah.
Gardens, Bell, Cudahy. All those fools are fucking narcos.
Tell me why
they do
like
that
Compton has the highest city taxes in anywhere in Los Angeles County. He saw earlier today. None of our roads are fixed.
I hate.
He saw earlier than me. What do you mean?
Because like I picked this tool
Especially,
up.
Oh, you picked him up?
The past like.
Hey, don't
couple
ever
months,
give
I've
nobody
been
no
picking them up
rides
every
to
time-
Compton.
Every
Don't
time
give
we hang
nobody no
out
rides to
or
Compton.
something goes on.
Nah,
every
but
month.
by Jesus' house, it's fucking bad, bro.
Dude.
The roads have
pothole every like 5 meters, every 10 meters, pothole.
You know they
not
spend
even meters.
And then
fool.
lights,
That
and
shit-
then-
You know
the
they
lights,
spend
every
$0
no,
on it. They give it all
no,
to the people
and the
embezzling.
lights is like it goes on. It's like it's red or like it'll be green to red. Like 3 seconds later, it's green again. Like it's a
Damn, I should've bought 2 bottles.
ever, bro.
Man, it's ridiculous out there.
Hey,
Look, honestly, look,
hey,
I'm
post
hard
it,
out here,
post
bro.
it, post it.
Yeah,
It's hard.
can we DoorDash a bottle? What's
Hey,
up?
let's do it.
Hey, someone in the chat, DoorDash us a bottle of Henny.
Hey, but
'cause,
yo-
we're out.
Baylor God.
Someone
Valor
in the-
God, sorry,
someone in
Baylor,
the chat.
Valor, Wow.
Man, y'all are trying to pimp out the chat.
Yeah,
what's
bro.
going on here?
Pimping and easy.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
What the fuck
Yo,
it look
Yo,
like?
you guys are diverging. First of all, we were
No,
talking
no.
specifically about what it's like to party in the South LA area.
We're talking about specifically about how bad I am about telling stories, okay?
we already established that
Hey,
subject.
That
That's been pinpointed there. That's
Hey, but I'm
just
just here
been
to
done.
talk. Like, if you need, like,
That was 30 minutes ago.
Hey,
That's
fucking. Shane's like, hey, we want me to
Brandon-
shuffle right now. I'll start shuffling.
I will not start shuffling right now, actually.
Hey, scoot over this way. man.
Play some music for this bitch.
Say, come this way. You're not in the frame.
Yeah, I know.
Who?
You trying to give me next to you, babe?
That was not me, bro.
Hey, cut your music off, Jesus. What are you doing?
That's not.
That's not me.
That is,
Oh, sorry.
This
My
guy.
bad.
Yeah, bro.
I
Fuera!
That's me. I have no
Fuera!
headphones
Saca
on.
de
I can
chacal.
hear exactly where it's coming from, you know?
Que sal, chacal.
Sorry. I have
Hey,
the
shout out
headphones
to
on.
all the Linwood homies that are watching. If you're watching, Linwood's a cool place. Compton, We don't really like Compton too much. You guys can.
Hey, fuck
okay.
Hey, you know, I like to party. I like to party in Compton, but
Yo,
fuck
Compton parties
Compton.
are fun. Ain't no shit.
Compton
This
party
is why I
was-
said that because I wanted to bring back the subject
Compton
to what it's
parties
like
was
to
the
party in
shit.
the South LA area. First of all, what constitutes the South LA area? In my mind, Paramount, Bell Gardens, Downey, Linwood,
South
Compton.
LA, South LA
South LA.
is anywhere from
Watts.
USC
Yes.
down to Long Beach.
I agree with
USC.
that. I agree with that
Like,
completely. I
US
agree with that completely.
From USC
I agree with that
down
Yeah,
to Long Beach.
100, 100.
Have you been to USC?
Actually,
Have you seen the photo around there?
actually is when
It's
when
pretty
the
rough around there, bro.
It doesn't matter
I
how
have
rough
seen
it is,
it.
bro,
Because
but
you
it's
To,
like
to me, that's like mid city.
look,
No,
bro,
no,
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 that's
a little
mid
bit-
city.
a little bit, but
USC
look,
is mid
it is
city.
also the University of South Central, so you know we gonna run with that. You know,
Like, so let's agree on one thing:
just
that
saying.
fools
My
from
old
East
roommate.
LA don't really go to South LA,
Of
and
course they
fools
don't.
from
Yeah.
South LA don't really go to the
course
South
not.
Bay.
No, we don't- yeah.
And fools from North LA like
go
don't,
to mid-
go anywhere.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I mean?
the South Bay
So,
itself.
so you have
is
to
a
LA
whole
split
other-
into 4
You have
parts.
to be
Yeah.
specific on that shit
Yeah.
too, because when it's like Science Center, USC, all that shit, that's just a whole different scene right there. That's
Oh,
college
100%.
town.
Yeah.
Like, you're only partying in college with college people right there. And then if you go more south, I could say probably if you
Like I
pass fucking what is it? What's that fucking street
That-
called?
Anyways,
Yeah.
nah, just-
No,
I hear what you're
No,
saying.
yeah.
but it's like
but-
it's like probably I'm gonna say about like two. It's like about like a mile and a half after 2 miles after the sports arena or USC. That's where it's actually South Central.
Yeah.
That's
You
where
know-
the real
yeah.
South Central
You know what's
comes in.
hilarious about
But that's-
Brandon, bro?
yeah.
You know what's hilarious about Brandon and in specifically they used to DJ as a tag team duel kind of thing?
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was a lot of sorority parties for like college kids and none of us went to college. But we
right?
were all DJing at all of
College
these fraternity
parties,
parties.
yeah.
Like, what were we doing? Who hired us? You know what I mean? How did we end up there?
Well, a guy who hired me, his name was John, but it was spelled like Gene. You know, that's who hired me for the fraternity parties.
Smells like Gene?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
spelled Gene.
What?
So we were always
Yeah,
there.
because actually it's actually a European name.
Yeah, it's like John
No
Claude
way.
Van Damme.
Yeah, John Con Van Damme. His
Yeah.
name is
What?
Gene. Is J-E-A-N.
Was it like it says like a fool like the
Yeah, actually,
homie I know his name's Weddle, but it's spelled like H-U-E.
That's how you spell Weddle.
No, that's
I
not.
don't-
For it's with a G.
I was told it was
Guero.
different.
I know, but
Güero.
Güero
Güero.
without
Güero.
the Güero
It's
is
Weddle,
H.
Weddle, like white.
I'm gonna shut this podcast down.
you get him on.
Look, so,
Hey,
but-
hey, did this,
Okay,
did
okay,
this
so-
son of a bitch just
because-
say that right
look,
now?
'cause he said
Bro,
it. He said it himself.
cut
people
the
about that
fucking
too.
mic off
Yeah,
right now,
dude,
real
dude,
quick, bro.
We're-
Cut him up.
We're clipping. But like he said,
Bro, you're
look,
fucking sound like an imbecile right now.
Look, he just said it. Güero with a G.
Bro,
right?
you know how to spell
Anyways,
Güero?
we're talking about sorority parties and how everybody goes to sorority parties.
I'm out
even
this
though
bitch,
we
man. I'm
never
gonna
even,
go home.
we never
Yeah, I'm
even went to
outta
high
here.
school. We never went to
Don't
college.
know.
We never participated in.
I went 2 semesters.
Oh, look, see, they're correcting you right there, bro.
I
It's
went to
Guero
college.
with a G. You see?
See, but see, you're saying Güero. If you're
No,
saying
that's
Güe,
how.
Bro,
That's how you
that's
say
how you pronounce
Guero.
Güero.
I know, but you're saying
All right, how do
Güe.
you spell guayaba?
Guayaba with a G.
Then shut your ass up.
Look.
You see, it's the same thing. Guero with a G is.
Look
guayaba,
here, Valor God.
Guero.
You sound like a Viking, so you can't say shit. All right.
Who's drunk? Don't, he's drunk.
Look, I'm just saying, if you spell H-U-E, it spells.
It's like saying
Güe.
Jose, nigga, you spell it with the H, nigga. Like, what the fuck? It's like, you sound
Yeah.
stupid right now. Don't even
Yo,
say
bro.
that.
Don't listen to Brandon. He's a hater right now.
Phonetically in Spanish, H-U-E is wet. Hey, look here, Viking God. Cool your jets.
This
alright?
guy.
But am I right or am I wrong? That like. All right. First of all, let's talk about.
conversation.
We are
I'm not-
completely
I'm
off
not
topic.
in this
Let-
one,
let's-
man.
This is tangent as fuck.
Nigga went over
I'm
here
just the
fucking that
Weddle
out.
over
I'm
here.
gonna put
Alright.
some. I'm gonna put some divisions in our conversation so we can have a real one. All right. So
Tom
look,
Clancy division. Oh, my bad, my bad.
look. For example, Brandon's scene was different from my scene. I think Brandon
Yeah.
was more like
Club-
reggaeton,
club,
top 40s,
club,
Yeah.
EDM,
college
EDM.
kids, EDM.
Yeah,
And
Daddy Yankee
Okay.
scene, you know what I'm saying?
I was more personally on the
Sick.
metalhead, thrashy shows,
Yeah, ska punk.
ska punk, and at the same time,
We gotta get that better.
Alright. Y'all drunk. Y'all sound drunk ass
at the same time, I did all of
Nigga,
these
that's
things.
how you spell Jose.
I know, but y'all said.
Nigga, at least I'm not spelling fucking Jose with an H, nigga.
But y'all said.
Sorry, we really cut you off for this fool. This fool's chat,
Oh my
man.
god.
All right, no, but I get your point. I get no,
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 you're
bro,
right, though.
but
You're right.
no,
You're right. You're right.
no, but for us,
point.
for
On the
real.
real, isn't
Like-
that the case that that you guys were doing other types of parties and I was doing other types of parties. I was doing
definitely.
indie shows and all these other things.
Yeah.
And then we combined those things and formed like a
That's
network of people with different
That's why
things.
our
I had no
Halloween
part of
parties
this.
will always be
I
sick
had
as
no part of
fuck.
that.
You know, our like when we like
Our
especially-
Halloween parties were the best parties.
especially
I
like
I wish I
invite
would have
me.
been there.
I'm not even to like pull my horn or anything, but I feel like especially when like Ricardo and I would be like throw up any type of party, even if it was a Halloween party or not. Like if we both know we're gonna be at the party, and we'll promote it. That should always be popping because we get best of both worlds.
Yeah, because you get Shane there.
The bet-
Oh my bad.
Oh my god, we get the best of both worlds, and we're
Damn,
we
Miley
get-
Cyrus.
Oh
What I want to know,
Just go to your story, Brandon. Go.
what I want to know is what Jesus' world was. Because
Jesus,
he didn't
Jesus
grow up.
didn't have a world. That fool was fucking over here kicking with niggas that.
Very true. I didn't have a world, bro.
Wait,
You didn't have a world?
Not
Wait,
at
What
all,
about
bro.
Shane? What's
He
Shane's
kicks it
world?
with-
Nah, to be honest,
Wait,
Jesus,
what?
I don't know what Jesus' background is. I met Jesus
either.
at the Black Room.
Yeah,
I met all you fools.
That's the crazy part about it.
All
'Cause,
right,
like,
all right. Let's say something for real, and it's really real. Is that the
Okay.
main thing that put us all
How did
together?
we meet? How did
Black
The
we
Room.
meet?
main thing that
Black
puts us
Room.
all together
Black Room.
is DJ Lovesick.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
Yes.
100%.
It's the
Thank
main
you.
thing because DJ Lovesick was like my, and I could honestly say this, like he was like my protege, like in a lot of ways. Like I taught him how to DJ.
That's good.
We grew up DJing together, you know. And Brandon and Inns, we are old school DJs. We were DJing way longer than DJ Lovesick ever was
good. He
DJing.
was good, though.
he jumped into it kind of a few years
After,
later.
yeah.
And then you guys were friends with DJ Lovesick, rest in peace.
That's how I
and,
met him.
and that's how we met you guys. And honestly, we are all friends
Dude.
because of DJ Lovesick. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Dude,
Definitely,
I felt like that. I felt like he was with me when I was. I don't know. I'm really spiritual. I felt like he was with me when I was driving over here because I was listening to some house stuff that he would listen to, and I like
Yeah,
the
he'd
only
be like-
reason I know him. I worked at Toyota with him when he was a porter and I was a mechanic, and I met him and Phil there, and then they introduced me to
That's
you
true,
guys,
that's true.
all you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
You
all
know?
friends. We're all. That's the main connection.
And I
So
think-
like, we're wondering like, how do we know? Like that.
But
that's it.
it's making us closer now because of what happened.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
made
what-
us. I mean, even before that, I mean, we were always hanging out. We just
Yeah,
all did a lot
definitely.
of our own thing.
Even
I
up
think
to
we still do that. We still.
I
do
mean,
our own thing.
we all have our own individual lives. I mean, we all tend to
Yeah,
do our own thing,
exactly.
but we all end up
Yeah.
hanging out. Like Ricardo's always busy because he has his own business. I mean, I'm always doing my own thing because I'm a little further than everybody else. I mean,
And by the way,
You're further than us.
Brandon is a new dad.
Yes.
When was your son born,
Congratulations.
Brandon?
hey,
When
you
is your
too,
son
nigga.
born?
guys are
Hey,
both
Ricardo's
dead.
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's
Hey,
what
y'all
I'm
had
getting at.
babies a week apart.
Hey, no, like, all right. So this is a trippy thing about us.
I don't know,
is
y'all had
that-
a babies a week apart.
Hey,
What
let me
the
tell you.
fuck?
Let me tell you. The biggest trip about our kid's birth is actually that his son's birth. It was supposed to be my son's birth.
What?
Oh, you guys exchanged dates.
We kind of exchanged a date.
Did
So
you guys really exactly?
No,
yeah, so I was his
No
son
way.
was supposed to be
That's
on.
My son was supposed to be born on like the 11th.
All right, so my son was born on the 10th, and then my son was supposed to be born on the 15th, which it was the 15th.
Yeah. No, my son was born on the 17th. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
exact, but it's pretty close.
My bad.
Either way,
I apologize
either
for
way,
that.
it's kind of funny that like
It switched up
Yeah.
because it was supposed to be the
it
other
went
way.
back to back. Yeah,
It was supposed
Man,
to
I'm
be.
sounding like Shane right now with a bad story. God damn
But-
it, bro.
No, I mean,
He's
no,
like, "Fella Rick."
no lie. I thought it was the 15th, but it
No,
was
no,
the
yeah,
17th.
he's
But
right,
yeah.
But I'm a new father, so is Brandon. So you know, well, I'm a brand new father. Brandon,
is my second one.
Brandon's the second baby.
Brand. Okay.
Yeah, so
You see
he's
that?
not new to the game.
Yeah.
But
It's still new. It's 7 years, nigga. It's just brand new.
Hey,
Like-
for real though, congratulations to both of you guys for being new baby daddies, fathers.
thank you, good sir.
however
Thank
wanna
you,
see
good
it.
sir.
Because
Hey,
Cheers
cheers
to
to
that,
that.
bro.
Cheers to
Man,
that.
Hey, congratulations.
I
to both
can't
you
cheers
guys,
because
man.
I'm empty.
Honestly,
You know.
Me neither. I'm also empty.
But no, for real though, congratulations to being fathers. Because we're talking about earlier some dumb shit, but like,
'Cause I think
I never had a dad, and y'all being dads is some real shit.
Ain't no
That's
lie.
cool
None
shit.
of us had
Okay.
dads to be aged. Like,
I had
come
a
on.
fucking dad, nigga.
Shane
What
had
the
a
fuck?
dad.
I had a dad.
My daddy was there.
All right, half of
Okay,
us have dads.
Okay, but listen though.
50% of us.
I had a dad that was there financially, but wasn't there.
At least he was there financially.
Hey, there's no fucking therapy session right now. But
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Would you have a dad? Would you rather have a dad that's not even there, or have a dad that's there for you financially and never talks to you?
Yes,
Alright.
I want money, nigga.
All right, look.
But he doesn't pay for your shit. Your mom pays for the shit. Your
hey,
dad never
nah,
pays for it.
nah,
But
nah,
what
nah,
his
nah, nah,
money?
chill. Nah, but for real though, I mean, we all had our own issues. I mean, my
I don't
dad
want to
was.
talk about my issues, but
You're not gonna be able to grow up in South LA and be scathe free. Like you're not gonna make it out of here.
100%. Not
with
at
no
all.
Like, I mean, like
You
yeah,
gotta
like, I
have
mean,
something.
like my
You
dad
gotta
was
have
my dad
something.
was there financially and emotionally. I mean, I'm still fucking crazy ass son of a bitch.
I know, 'cause
But
he was
doesn't
your-
mean
Yeah,
anything.
he was your soccer coach, that's
I'm
why.
not blaming it on him.
Bro,
like he wasn't even my soccer coach. He was a soccer director. So
I
he
just
had,
watched
like,
a documentary on a guy who was a cannibal who had loving parents that raised him till he was 18 with the best of everything.
They
and,
raised him to be a cannibal.
and he
was
still
that
murdered a
what was
random
that
girl and
name?
ate her.
What was that supposed to be?
Who?
Some random Japanese dude.
Yo, all I gotta say is that we're way tangent.
Anyways,
We're way tangent.
I'm moving away
Anyway.
from the
Yeah, the
daddy
reason-
issues.
the
you guys went into the daddy issues. I was trying to avoid that shit. Like,
You brought it up. You brought it up.
who?
You guys brought it
You
up.
brought
He
it up.
brought up
Man.
the. Oh, we dads now. Like,
Yeah, y'all some dads.
Yes,
So
thank
fuck
you,
y'all.
clapping. Yes,
Fuck y'all.
thank you.
But so congratulations.
He probably got daddy issues too.
Shane was like, my daddy wasn't there for me.
Okay, I didn't see it like Eminem cleaning out the closet. All right, Like, I didn't
mom
say it like that,
spaghetti.
all right,
It
bro?
sounded like fucking
Mom
Stan. It
spaghetti.
sounded like Stan.
But I'm
Palms
talking
of
You
about,
don't know, Slim. You don't know what it is.
but I talk about real points though. All right, so this.
Bro, no
okay.
one's talking about that though.
But you brought it up.
I didn't even bring about
Yes,
that.
you brought out daddies.
Hey, don't worry, Jesus. There's a limiter on the mixer, and it's keeping them from clipping. Yes.
Because that shit's wild. They yelling.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Hey, I'm gonna
Chat,
tell
let
you-
us know if these guys are too
I
loud.
can't hear how loud I am. So.
Yeah, you don't count.
Hey, Jared Leto. Jared, hey,
I'm not even.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
hey, Jared Leto. Chill.
Alright, so
Jared Leto.
Oh,
Okay.
Jared Leto
It's
looking
cool
at
to call
nigga.
a white guy names.
hey,
So
Is that it?
Jared
Is that
Leto,
it?
so
Okay.
Batman, so
hey, no,
It's
that's
actually-
Robert
it's actually
Pattinson.
Joker.
Robert Pattinson.
It's Joker.
Robert-
That's
Joker.
actually a
Robert
joke. You
Pattinson's
guys don't
Batman.
think of it, but it's actually a compliment.
yo, Jared Leto is trash. To be honest,
Have you
bro.
seen me?
He's the most
Have
trashiest
you
Joker
seen-
ever. Like, to be honest, out of all the Jokers that could have ever been conceived,
but-
I'd rather have old school '90s Joker than Jared Leto.
But what
any
happened?
day.
But what
mean-
happened was that there was an hour of footage they had for him for the movie. The director said no.
I don't want to hear about the cuts that they didn't use. Okay, that's not an
But
excuse.
that's what happened.
That's
that is
not
the excuse.
an excuse, bro.
That is the excuse.
No,
That's
because they
me.
made a part
Okay.
2 where fucking
Will Smith's not even in the part 2. That shit's whack.
For which one?
For Suicide Squad.
Oh, there's
God,
a,
I
oh,
feel-
that's
I feel
right.
like
Yeah, the
we
part
switched
2's gonna come out
topics
this
so-
year.
Suicide Squad is the
We-
worst movie ever
That
invented.
is a
We-
fucking
agree.
bad.
I
movie.
agree.
That
We
shit was.
switched
I
topics
think
so
they
hard.
needed. They
Yeah,
needed.
we needed to. So all right, now we're talking.
But that's good though. Yeah,
But
I like this.
we're gonna go.
They need
Actually,
to
I've never
remix
seen-
that.
I've
So,
never seen the
so
movie.
let's do this. We're gonna talk about the party scene in LA for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then
now we're already past that. Shut your ass up.
No. Suicide Squad. That's what we're talking
Suicide
about.
Squad,
That's what
what's
we're talking
right
about.
now?
That's what we're talking
Nope,
about right now.
Suicide Squad is whack. Jared Leto is garbage. But the new Joker movie, now that was
Joaquin
out.
Phoenix
Joaquin
is.
Phoenix.
Now
God.
that was good.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, now that
No
was
lie, I seen that shit in the theaters and I was cracking up at the end. Does it make me crazy?
good. No, the Joker.
Howie.
I just don't.
Does that make me crazy? That
was-
shit
Not at all.
was. Hey, that no lie, I watched it right before I went to work.
Fucking-
At 12 o'clock, at the 11 o'clock fucking
Bro,
viewing.
bro,
Now
Brandon
it's
watches
just like-
everything on his way to work, bro.
I
This
watch-
fool watches whole soccer games on his way to work.
Hey, I take lunches on soccer games and I drink 2 beers and go back to work.
Let me tell you about Brandon.
And 2 shots.
Let me tell you about Brandon.
That's who I am, bro.
He watches movies on his way to work.
Nah,
So let me tell you.
I
about-
actually listen to podcasts, to be honest.
He just said he watched
About
the whole
movies.
Joker movie on his way to work.
I said I watched the movie before I went to work. I said
Before he went to work. Okay, so he
So
woke
they-
up 2 hours early to watch the movie.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Yes, of course, because I watch movies. Of course.
What's
I'm gonna
wrong?
wake up earlier.
Of course.
What's wrong with doing that?
Yeah, you're crazy. Bro.
TBH,
You watch a
I'm
movie
not
before you go into
like.
work?
I'll be honest, like
Yeah.
I don't really watch
What time
movies
you
like
wake up
that,
for
you
work?
know.
Yeah.
Huh?
What time you wake up for
At
work?
no, oh, well, at the time I went in at 12.
Yeah.
No, actually at 1.
Oh, okay. You're
Okay, that
chill.
makes sense then.
That's just chill.
COVID hours, COVID
No,
hours.
no, this is
No, that's
pre-COVID.
like-
This is
yeah.
pre-COVID.
Damn, pre-COVID, you went in
Yeah,
at
Joker
one?
came
Damn.
out. Joker came out fucking way before COVID.
A
No,
week?
yeah.
That
It was
makes
it was way before a week, but
That makes sense.
No, yeah, that's true. Because
Yeah,
I remember
no.
drinking
No,
beer
yeah,
at the
'cause
theater.
yeah, right.
So
Hey,
watching,
Dude,
watching
I
movies.
even got a beer at the movie theaters and I watched.
Wait,
that
wait,
shit.
wait! You went to the movie theaters to
Yeah.
watch this whole
Before
time?
work?
This whole time I thought he was bootlegging it.
No, I went to the fucking movie
Okay, but he
theaters
said he
with
works
my
at
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Homie said,
We
I'm
sat down,
sense, that
got
makes sense.
popcorn. We got a beer. She got a drink. We sat down, watched the movie.
And then he was like, "All right."
And then
I
once
gotta
it was
work.
over, it was calculated to me to get to work on time. What's so wrong with that?
Jeez. The podcast is being recorded on the way to Brandon's work. He's gonna go in right now in 30 minutes.
No, wait, he's gonna work right now.
Hey, believable content. Believable
Hey,
content.
this is like real. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, this
I know you're
Hey,
not.
but you know what's the only place? The only place that allows this is Orange County. That's the only place where you can go to the movies before you go to work. You know what I mean?
It's like, hey, yo, I gotta go to work. If I need to go to a date beforehand. You know?
This fool goes,
so true.
grabs a
That's so
beer,
true,
goes
though.
to CVS,
Holy
you know,
God,
then goes to the theaters, then goes to work.
Well, let me tell
Look, he
you.
went to go watch Joker, made his baby, and then went to work.
That was horrible. Start.
Oh,
Anyways,
boo.
yeah, boo.
Very bad, very bad.
Wait, horn.
Wow. nah. But this is so. When I used to be a assistant manager at AT&T, I used to work for next to a Mexican restaurant called Mario's in Orange County, and it's so I got really known there because I would go there on my lunches, and a lot my lunches was an hour, and I would kick it there, and I would have a drink, and especially I would go there I'll calculate the time that second half of a soccer game would start. So I could watch
Ronaldo's playing. No, Ronaldo's playing.
I could watch the full second half of the game. And I'll eat. I'll have 2 beers. And it's crazy, dude.
Yo, last month this fool came to the house, bro. You don't know the website? Crapstrings.us.
Who watched the fight?
Yes,
That's how you watch the fight, bro.
yes.
We straight up bootleg that Mike Tyson fight here at the house.
You Google any fight.
He knows all the leagues.
Yeah.
Dog,
Hey,
like,
Mike
that's
Tyson got robbed.
Hey, no lie. That's what happens when you work in a fucking industry
Dog,
like that.
You
But
Google
nah,
the fucking fight and you fucking like go
You
on
can't
like
find
the
it on
8th
Google. I Googled it.
Dog,
This fool
dog,
knew the
go on like the
fucking name.
8th,
Me and
9th,
Rick-
10th page,
Look.
and you will find a fucking site that will fucking stream
Let me
it.
tell you what happened. Look, we were here.
I
Me and-
didn't try to cut you off
I
though.
know, but look,
Hey,
me-
man, guys cut off my
look.
fucking story. You guys went to the fucking store.
Nobody cares about your story, Brandon. Go on, Jesus, go.
Me and Rick were here at the house. We're like,
Alright.
we want to watch the Tyson fight. We went on Google. We searched. We could not find a link. Brandon came to the house 30 minutes later. Was like, I got the link.
All these all these
That's true
electronics,
story. This is
all
exactly
these
how it happened.
electronics, and you can't find the fight.
Nah, I was getting ready to go on Cody, but Cody,
Yeah,
Cody.
this was going to
Nah.
Cody, fucking going
You
through
don't
breaking
have
walls and all
backups
shit.
to backups.
Yeah,
'Cause
Cody's
you got
difficult,
backup cameras to backup cameras to backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, backups, bro.
Oh, look at him. Oh, hipster.
No, this is the dopest camera I've seen right here. Is this? That shit was the shit.
That shit was the
This
shit.
was
My
the
parents
shit.
had that shit. No lie.
It's getting in the camera.
You had
This
parents?
was the shit, bro. That was like.
Bro, people don't even know what the fuck this shit is right
They
now.
have no
People
idea
like-
what that is.
I don't
They're
know what
like-
it
they're
is.
like,
Bro.
is that a big USB? Like,
No.
what is that? You know,
Is that a
take
big
picture
USB?
like this, bro.
It's not. It's not. It's not what it is.
No, that's
By
not.
Cyclops?
I asked my daughter what it is, and she'll be like, a flashlight? I don't know. Like,
Honestly, on that subject,
a boomer light?
like, she's like, I don't even know what it is. Like, what can you do with this?
but on that subject for real though,
My
like technology is really funny, bro. Cause when we think about like where we've come, like we grew up in the '90s
I'll put it back.
and we grew up through the 2000s era, so we
Yes.
saw the technology evolve all the way from like analog shit to digital shit, right?
Yes,
so
of
we
course.
know the old school
God.
shit. So we
You
grew
remember
up
the
with
Juke?
cassette tapes. Like I used to like wait on Power 106
You remember the
for
Juke.
Snoop Dogg "Beautiful" to come on to hit record on the tape.
That's
you know
for
what I
real.
mean?
Hey, that's
Yeah.
for real.
Yo.
That's for
Hey,
real.
no lie, I
That's
didn't
for
do
real.
that. I didn't do that because I
That's
had
for real.
LimeWire, so I didn't have to do
No,
that.
this is
Before.
pre-LimeWire, bro.
Yeah.
This is pre-LimeWire.
This is
Yes.
not pre-LimeWire for Beautiful with Snoop Dogg and
Bro,
Pharrell.
Beautiful is pre-LimeWire, bro. Look it up.
How much you want to bet?
How much you
How
wanna
much you want to bet?
Hey, I got
Beautiful's
that.
pre-LimeWire.
bro.
You know why I know?
Beautiful's
You know why?
pre-LimeWire.
You know why I know? You know why I know?
Pre-LimeWire.
Because I had that shit on my fucking phone. That shit was
Bro,
not
you were late, bro.
You're
downloaded-
late. You're
Hey,
fucking.
Brandon, I'm gonna tell you why you know.
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you why you know. Because you were fortunate enough to have a computer to have.
Yeah, I did have one. I actually had a Macintosh laptop with the clear one with the colors.
Okay, damn.
He had
Way to
the-
brag,
the
dog. Damn
half
flex.
Okay,
I'm flexing right now.
Bro,
I had
honestly,
a Dell
honestly,
computer with AOL internet.
bro, honestly,
I had dial-up, nigga. Like,
I was
That's
lucky.
what AOL was.
I know, I know.
Goddamn.
I was lucky enough to have gone trash digging in Seal Beach and come up with Ninja Turtles VHS tapes and a whole ass
Vanilla
Macintosh
Ice?
computer and like sick ass stuff, bro. I've had a computer since the IBM days.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I
grew
still
up-
have that computer right there.
I
have
see
it
it.
down there.
I see
Yeah,
it.
I have
Actually-
the Mac 2.
Actually, I grew up with a computer. Like I was in
fortunate.
in kindergarten. Actually, my dad came in with the
You had a
first
computer in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Fortunate.
I think it's
lie,
important.
No lie,
Okay.
I had that shit. My parents, because I had like trouble fucking reading and doing math at a young age. That they actually had me doing games and that shit at a kindergarten, first grade, second grade.
I played
And
CDOS games
Yeah,
on
dude, I had to do-
IBM.
I had to
And
do a
then,
lot of
you know,
shit too.
I use Windows 95.
Yeah,
Windows
yeah.
98.
I use-
Windows 2000.
Yeah, the
Like
first
all that
computer
shit.
I had.
I have an old Zune right there.
No,
Yeah.
wait.
Right there, sitting right there.
Wait.
And it works.
Don't,
The first
don't-
computer I
don't
had,
give me hype
I
like
dumpster
that.
dived
Don't
for
give me
it,
hype
and then
like
I
that.
built it.
Yeah, dude. At Linwood
Yeah.
Middle School, my middle school, they threw away so many computers one year. I went
Yeah.
into the dumpster and I pulled them out.
Yes,
And I took
bro.
them to my house and I hooked them up and I was like, hey, you got me a
but
PC.
you're-
boy.
you're an electrical god. You're an electrical god.
But not even that,
You
bro.
made the speakers on the backpack before this was even made.
What it is for
Okay.
me is like so.
I like electronics. I'm not gonna lie.
So
I'm not about electronics, I'm about,
I
like,
have
I'm
older
a
brothers.
mechanic.
You know,
I have
I'm
his parts
the
replaced.
youngest. Well,
You're the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest of three.
That explains a lot. No, I'm just
Same.
kidding.
It does 100%.
Wait, fuck you. Same here.
You're the youngest too.
I am
Fuck
too.
you,
I am
same
too.
here.
But
I
so-
am too.
What are you? You're the youngest.
Yeah.
So I'm the only oldest one here.
Damn.
Damn.
bitch.
What a big bitch.
Hey, but it's funny though. He's the oldest,
No.
but he's
He's
still
the youngest.
But I'm
No,
the
no,
oldest.
no,
I'm
no.
the oldest here though.
no, but he's the oldest in his group of his family, like our siblings. But he's like it's like weird because it's like he's the oldest, but still like he's the youngest.
Yeah, I'm saying he's the youngest.
Not in an aspect where like his siblings are older, are mentally older than him, but like our mentality is always still the same. Because normally they say when people are older, they tend to like
They
grow
think
up
different,
faster.
yeah.
They grow up faster.
Yeah, but
Well, I like
it
to
depends
think-
on your situation. Honestly.
Yeah, I like to think that when you are the oldest sibling, you have like responsibilities that the younger siblings don't have, so you end up having to break your back and nobody's gonna recognize you
Yeah,
for
'cause
the
you gotta
stuff
take-
that you have to do.
Do you
type of
feel like
stuff.
you
Yeah,
went
you
through
gotta
that,
take care of
Ricardo?
younger siblings. You
Hey,
know?
but have
I'd be like that.
like legitimate question.
Yeah, go ahead,
Did
go
you feel like that?
Did I feel like how?
Like
Older
what you just
siblings? Always
explained?
like you
like
gotta
that.
take care of
Like you
people.
feel
They
like you
always
feel like
feel
you
like
have to
that.
be the example. You feel like
Absolutely,
you got
bro.
that pressure of your
They put
parents
so
were
much
like
stress on you guys.
like
Well, to be honest, like when you grow up in the hood and you have siblings,
What?
if you're gonna
thought
have
you
to
were
watch
gonna
out.
be-
all
for
right,
them,
guys,
you
can
know
you
what I
just
mean?
shut up?
You're
No,
gonna
just
have to
kidding.
watch out for
Yeah,
what they do, and every single thing that you do affects what your siblings
Of course.
perceive.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I
definitely.
mean?
Dead ass.
So even though like your siblings get away with
But-
like a trillion things, you have responsibilities that are gonna that they don't understand. They're never gonna understand the burden. You know what I mean?
No, I get
But
that.
at the same time, siblings they like to think that they know more than the older.
I
the old-
always
you know what
think-
I mean?
I always-
and there's always gonna be this
always,
conflict, this
always.
challenge between younger siblings and older siblings. There's always gonna be this like nah, nigga, you think you know everything, but I know everything.
Well, I've
You're
What's up,
stupid,
you know?
nigga.
I've gotten over it
So
now,
it's gonna
but
be
I
this.
understand. I understand that because I'm the youngest sibling too.
Yeah,
I
so
guess
I'm
you
sure
too.
you did a lot of challenging to your older brothers, right? Like they tried to
No,
tell you.
I was a lot more. I was a lot more.
Introvert.
Yes, I was a
Introvert?
lot more
Okay.
introvert when I was growing up. Really
So
introvert.
were your older brothers extroverted?
No, I'm the most extroverted as my whole family is.
Oh wow.
Ah,
That's
that's probably because you're the youngest
That makes
My
one.
sense.
mom
though.
can
That
talk
makes
to
sense,
people a
though.
lot, but if she's around like people like doing like drinking or like alcohol or like drugs in general,
Your mom
like,
does
she
drugs?
gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's beyond
She gets
extroverted.
uncomfortable.
my guy.
but like I'm the beyond. I'm that. I'm the beyond extrovert. That's what I am.
Yeah, I feel it. I see what you're saying.
That
No.
person I went to like drinking alcohol. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, so,
Well, of course.
We're talking
Well,
about
well,
being
We're talking about, we're
communicative.
talking about like in general, like what, like how they.
Well, what like what do you guys' explanations of being an introvert and an extrovert? Period.
So for me, like being an introvert means that like you're
don't-
focused. You're
so
focusing
good.
your own
Everybody has
ideas.
a different mindset about.
Like
this,
you're
right?
you're focusing on your own ideas, and you want to develop your own ideas outside of the input from outsiders. So like say for example, let's just say for right now that Shane, let's just say he's a YouTuber, right? And let's just say that he was creating a channel and that he has all these older brothers, right?
Yikes.
All right. So if you were introverted, your channel, you would lock yourself up in your room, and you'd be like, I'm creating this channel exactly how I want it.
I wouldn't put a camera on me though because I introverted.
I know. But if you did decide to do it,
I understand.
You wouldn't want outside input into your.
You would only record Fortnite. And you'd only record the Fortnite and not your
dare
face.
you say that to me in my presence right now? You're not wrong. I probably would do that. But anyways, how dare you assume that?
Because I was right. That's why I assume it.
But I understand what you're saying. But like how introverted I was, I'm telling you, if you met my dad, you will not have a normal conversation with him, period. And the next, if you've known him for 10 years, you will not know.
Hey, fuck you. You had a dad.
Yes.
But regardless of how you grow up.
Like, no, I'm not bringing up how I grew up.
I'm just saying because you're saying you had a dad.
It's a bad joke. Bad joke.
How introverted my dad was. We go to family meetings or we go to anywhere, period.
But introverted is irrelevant, or not irrelevant,
because he doesn't want to be there.
It's subjective. It's a subjective idea.
Sorry. It's really loud for you guys. Sorry.
Being introverted is a subjective idea. I'll explain to you. So, for example,
no, I agree with you.
Like my girlfriend's brother, he's like a successful YouTuber that goes by the name Jobby the Hong.
Yeah,
he makes like a lot of YouTube videos.
Shout out Jobby the Hong.
He has many followers.
He's sick as fuck.
He doesn't leave his studio. You know what I mean? Like, he's an introvert, but he figured out a way to make his introvert skills successful to the public eye. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And how did he do it? He did it by now not allowing others to give their input into his creativity. This is the problem with introverts. They don't like what people have to say about what they're doing.
And I have a lot of that in me.
Exactly. So extroverts is the opposite. They want to know what other people think.
They like feedback.
Yes, but
exactly.
Like an example of who's an extrovert. I'm an extrovert. I feed off like you guys' opinion. That's why even like after I DJ sometimes I'll be like, oh, what do you guys think? Did I get down? Oh no, and I tend to do that.
And I'll give you my honest opinion.
I tend to do
that.
I'm
pretty sure all of us have.
I know.
I hate when I do that.
That means you're not an introvert. You're an extrovert.
No, but get this. There's a middle between that though.
We all have that though.
But there's a middle between that though. There's being an introvert and being an extrovert at the same time.
Yeah, and there's a blend.
My dad was so afraid of people's first impressions.
But we're not talking about your dad. We're talking about you.
Okay, but I'm saying my dad is the image of me. I'm an image of my dad.
Your parents have nothing to do who you are.
I. Why don't I just say I? Does that help you better? Do I say I? Is that it?
Why are you getting mad though?
Because you fucking keep bringing that shit up, daddy issues. Like, come on, bro.
It's important.
I'm just trying to talk.
Okay, go on.
All right, so I don't want to read. I can't even say it right now, bro.
It's okay.
It's fine. No, don't pull me.
No, but no lie. Like I came back into the room and I was gonna ask you guys. You guys want food? You guys want food?
Hell yeah, brother.
No, I'm okay right now.
I'm hungry.
I'll order something if you guys.
I'm always hungry.
Right.
What do you want?
Fuck diet life. I'm always hungry.
And what do you guys want for us? Hey, Ricardo, you want food?
Oh my God, y'all trying to kill the podcast before it's dead?
No, we just want food.
No, we're not trying to. We're not trying to kill it. We're just. I'm gonna order food while we're talking.
Extrovert, introvert. Yes, thank you. That's why I brought up my dad. He's the most extrovert, introvert. He wants people around with company, but he does not want to talk to them.
Same.
He will love me.
That's me, bro. Why do you think I had y'all here? I
me.
want y'all here,
love me,
but I don't want y'all talking on the podcast.
He will love me. Like if I'm in the living room
Same.
and he's in like in the
sit down.
room. Sorry, so sorry.
It's okay.
No worries, bro. Hey, honestly, like, when did we even start this podcast? To be honest, I don't even remember.
At 9.
Like 9?
Extrovert, introvert. That's what he brought.
Hey,
up.
We went downhill fast.
For real. It spiraled a lot.
An extrovert, introvert is my dad. He wants to be around people, but doesn't want to talk to people or say anything to anybody.
Hey, same. I want people to talk to me.
He appreciates the company though.
I see what you're saying. Look,
same.
I went to the restroom, so I walked out of the
the
conversation like while you guys were talking. But I understand what you're saying. For the most part, I think our podcast went all over the place, and I appreciate you guys being honest about like your personal experiences. That's pretty awesome. This is one of the first like multiple person podcasts we've done so far.
What you finna get, Brandon?
Hey, I don't know. I was thinking about like I don't know. That's
what, pizza. Some pizza?
You guys been saying pizza since we got here. I mean, I'm down I'm down for anything.
Just get the pizza, bro. Let's get the pizza, bro. Hey, like, hey, all right. We've been doing this way too long.
Shane's gonna go get some other shit.
No. I think
he's gonna go get a tissue. He's gonna go
I think right now.
Hey, relax.
Right now's a good time to call it. I think if we called it right now, we'd be all right. You know, we've been going on for like a little while.
A lot.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of different things.
It
was really fun.
We talked about a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
But it's great. It's great.
A whole lot of nothing.
Look. Honestly, I'm under the impression that people want to like. This is called the Real Vibes podcast. Like, I want you guys to express yourself.
Yes.
How you want to express yourself. You know what I mean? I don't want you to front. I don't want you to act like you're trying to do anything else. You know what I mean? If you want tacos, get the tacos. You know what I mean? like, you know what I mean?
Taco Tuesday.
It is tacos. It is Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Although,
you know what I mean?
Bar Louie still dope ass burgers.
Hey,
$5.
no one's gonna go to
That's far. That's
Bar
really far.
Louis, bro.
That's really far.
You're not going to Bar Louie.
We're not
I have
going
a car.
to.
I can drive there.
That's cool. That's cool. I have a car too.
I'm not saying that. That sounded bad.
Hey, bro, don't worry about it, bro.
You know me.
Hey,
like,
call me poor.
Call
I
me
live from
poor,
Bompton.
bro.
Fuck y'all.
Hey, we can really. Hey, real talk.
Hey, my
real talk.
bad, Shane. You're white, bro. We forget.
Hey, real talk. Real talk.
Real vibes. Yeah.
So the whole point was that I like conversating with you guys. I thought this was very successful, even though we kind of drifted off there towards that. But I think that if we keep doing this, I think it would be really awesome. So what do you guys say to doing this like bi-weekly?
I'll be back next week.
Bi-weekly.
I was gonna say too, like, hey, no cap. Return next week. Continue conversation.
Bi-weekly.
Down,
Hey, but
I'm
in the
down.
future, we can have some structure. We can have some memes.
course.
We can have some
This is like an
funny
intro.
events, you know.
Yeah,
so like
this is like an intro to like
comedy. I
Yeah,
want
of course.
comedy. You know what I mean?
Memes.
Hey, no daddy issues though.
No daddy issues. Yeah, 100%.
Comedy.
Okay.
No family at all.
All right,
I
I
don't want
got
to talk
you,
about
bro.
family at all because I got too many family problems. No family at all.
Because I don't have any daddy issues. That's why.
My dad.
Shane, you had
If
that.
you don't bring up real shit, then it's not the Real Vibes podcast. You know what I mean?
Okay, I bring
Hey.
up whatever you guys want me to bring
Yeah,
up.
it's
Then
all
don't
good.
bring your daddy issues though.
Don't listen to Brandon. He's a hater.
For real, just because
a
Brandon
bad hater.
has the most.
Trigger me right now.
Just because Brandon has the most daddy issues does not mean.
Doesn't mean
I
that's why he doesn't want to talk about it.
I have
That's why
daddy
he's so
issues.
defensive.
Real
That's why he's so
talk.
defensive.
Daddy issues.
He don't want to go there. He don't want to go
Hey,
there.
my daddy was there. My dad was there. My dad was.
But he
there,
didn't change
bro.
your underwear, bro. Relax.
My dad changed my underwear. He took me to the fair. Took me to the soccer game.
Hey, you know what? Everybody needs to shut the fuck up. I'm signing this bitch out. All right? How's that? Look,
Adios.
We've been on here for too long, but hey, welcome Brandon to the podcast. Welcome Shane. Welcome Jesus. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have more guys come on. There was a lot of guys that said they were gonna come on,
Bitch
aka
ass.
Alex,
Bitch
aka
ass nigga.
Justin, Josh,
aka
Alex.
Justin, Josh.
Got 3 viewers right here, bro.
Hey, shout out to the 3 views though. You guys are tight.
for real.
The 3
I
viewers.
fucks
And they
with you
didn't come on,
guys.
but next
I had a couple.
you
I
know,
fucks with you guys. I fucks with you guys. If you guys-
bi-weekly, bro.
If you guys
Bi-weekly.
want a taco next time, hit me up. I got you.
Un taco?
Un taco. Un taco de lenguazo.
Un taco.
I have so much free time, bro.
We'll do it bi-weekly. How's that? And then
Nah, let's do it weekly.
Perfect.
All right.
weekly,
All right. This is
nigga.
how it's gonna go
We got
down.
both
All
got kids,
right.
man.
This is how it's gonna go down.
So
We're-
what, nigga?
I mean,
I mean, we work every day. What the fuck?
Everybody,
I
so,
know. I care about. Okay.
All right. So Rick's gonna end the podcast. I'm gonna go buy more liquor. Brandon's gonna buy food. And Shane's gonna talk about his dad.
We're having the confessions.
I would rather just bring beer.
Hey, Jen said baby mama is hungry.
Hey, Jen, I got you, Jen. I got you. We got some food. Don't trip.
What you want to eat, Jen? What you want?
Hey, scream out the door. Scream out the door.
Hey, no, just type in the chat. Don't scream.
All right,
Yeah, don't even respond to it.
all right. So fuck it. All right.
Let's go.
All right. This is the podcast. We have Ricardo.
Real
I'm B.
vibes.
Julius. We have Jesus Juice. We have Shane
Out.
McMahon. Peace. Adios.
Peace out, y'all. Peace
Real
out.
vibes.
Thanks
Let's
for
go,
tuning
let's
in.
go.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't
Hold
forget
on,
to hit
hold
the
on.
Patreon.
I have
www.djocool.com.
Twitch.tv.
Hey,
It's
What's
called
it? Hey, what's your Twitch?
the Slav _.
Daddy
All right,
issues.
the Slav underscore.
THESLOV _.
All right.
Daddy
Hey,
issues.
you got anything to
but I
promote,
will be.
Jesus?
Hey.
I don't, cause I'm under a new alias. If you
All
don't
right.
know me, you don't know me.
So don't say anything. All right, Brandon. What's your IG?
I have nothing popping yet, but I have projects coming up. I have new
Got a baby.
mixtape coming up soon. It's under B Julius SoundCloud. B/Julius. Hit me up. If not, just follow me on Instagram on just B Julius.
Support
Right
the
on,
B
right
Julius
on.
OnlyFans,
Julius.
because baby.
And don't forget, hit us on the tip jar during the live stream, and then hit us on the Patreon.
And I have a new project coming up soon, so just stay tuned. It's gonna be supporting the crew and everybody around us.